the buttons to change temp on my fridge. There's cold or colder. Which way, consumer? What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Damian Lee, and today we are covering bad designs on bad design subs. The pre-cutting on the paper Lego bags is pointless. I don't know, because I mean, if you look closely, this is clearly a perforated line, and when I zoom in, this looks like a paper packaging, and you did not fold this perforated paper to break those fibers. You need, when there's a perforated thing, you need to fold along the perforation to actually break where the line tells you to. Secondly, this is a one-time use product, so I don't even know why you're complaining. Anyway, yeah, fold and then tear and you won't have this problem. Optical illusion bridge. Oh no. Oh, they call this fall down bridge. Take a wild guess why. Oh man. At night, this is gonna be a nightmare. Oh no. Handmade cigarette blanket. I don't think that's bad design. This might be like awful taste, great execution. But this is well made and it's handmade. I appreciate the dog's aversion to the cigarette. The dog doesn't agree with smoking. But this isn't like this isn't a bad design. It's clever. It's on Facebook Marketplace for like 150 bucks. It's well priced for how big it is. Like, this is a big blanket. I'm looking at it unrolled. This thing is big. This is a well-priced, thoughtfully designed blanket for the chronic smoker in your life. Pure Leaf switched suppliers and the cap is unopenable. No cap is unopenable. You're not trying hard enough. I can open that one. I believe, wait, hold on, let's look closely. Correct me if I'm wrong, but is the cap inside the bottle? Am I looking at that right? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. This still seems like something I could open. You're telling me that you got bad arthritis in your hands, I'm saying. So you know what helps with that? Get a damp rag or something grippy, like a nutcracker or a pair of pliers. Anything will help you open that bad boy. Wow. I see the Buckies on the back. Dude, this is your Mad Max car. You just gotta mod it out with weaponry now. Like, you already have the wasteland look down. You just need all of the artillery. Dude, I don't even hate this. This is pretty fucking crazy. This is fun. I really like this. And this is a dude on Instagram named, I'm pulling it up right now, FJ_wasted. They are fucking insane, and this is awesome. Inside the car is something that said, "Shut up, nerd." I don't know where that is on the vehicle, but that's sick. This thing looks like a goddamn apocalypse-ready machine. The meat plow, it says it on the front. Oh, this is wicked. Melbourne airport carpet. You know, a lot of airport carpets and a lot of places in general like this, there'll be a reason behind why it looks like that. This looks like chemical spills, you know, or like something bad happened here. This is your first time in Melbourne and that's what you're gonna see? I don't know, I guess like when there's actual stains, you won't be able to tell the difference, right? That helps with not having to clean anything. I choose you. Oh, hell yeah. Bobby free? Anyone who's anyone knows that when you evolve your Metapod into a Bobby free, that you gotta teach it propane blast. It's very important. So is it off or set to 60 watts? Yeah, man, that's hard to say. I feel like the only way you could tell is by unplugging it. This to me feels like one of those things like, I don't know, on or off, I can't tell. I just gotta unplug the thing. I feel like, I don't know. The power switch, like this was cheaply made. Like that's the only thing I can assume from this. This was bought cheaply and instead of it being like a switch that tells you what wattage you're using, it's a power indicator with the symbols for on and off. You know, that's just all I can surmise from it. You know what I mean? this is like true crappy design. Took a bite and realized it tasted too bland. Someone has really got to design this. Redesign. Absolute holistic duck jerky. But look closer. Limited ingredients dog treat. I mean, where were you that you bought the dog treat? I gotta know where you were when you purchased this. Because if you were inside like a pet store of some kind, come on, man. What are you doing in the Petco and then being like, oh, hell yeah. It was in a BOGO bin in the front of Publix, according to the poster. And they almost grabbed two, but that's incredible. That is awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, duck steak, real meat as first ingredient, enticing savory taste, oven dried, limited. See, but it says dog on the back there too. I can understand if you're not looking, then you're like, oh damn, that's crazy. And then you realize it's too late. But that's really funny, man. This mailbox speaks for itself. Hi, I am a mailbox. There is garbage behind you. Oh, nice. I'm glad. Thank you for telling me. This mailbox is only for the bent way to receive mail. This is not a Canada Post mailbox. Your mail and packages will not be delivered. Again, great for telling me. I understand why this might look like a trash can, but I've never encountered a trash can that I have to pull the lid up like on this mailbox. So that would tell me right away that that's not trash. But all of the letters here just be like, yeah, this is just our receiving. This is our incoming mail. Maze on the Pizza Hut kids menu. My son's solution and their solution. All right, so let's take a look at the kids' solution. You enter here, okay, and then go straight, then to the right, then up to the right, up again, and you're in there. You made it through. Pizza Hut wants you to go in, then right, up, or sorry, is that left now? I don't know my lefts and rights apparently. But they want you to go this wacky, crazy path to get to the vegetables. Not so. We don't need to go all through all that mess. I'm like electricity, son. I find the path of least resistance. I don't hate these. I know that like this is supposed to gross you out because you're like, ugh, but I don't hate this at all. It's well designed. The lines are smooth and well done. And I know that you're thinking, oh, but there's blood. There's blood. I don't. I think this looks crazy. This looks pretty fun. Packing design that doesn't anticipate human nature. Tough series construction jack. And as you can see, that packaging, well, we didn't think about this part. Oopsie. It's all busting through. Everyone's ruined. Every single one. Board of Peace logo missing half the world. Yeah, do you want to know why? You want to know why it's missing half the world? Because half the world isn't gonna join the Board of Peace. Isn't that the Trump's? It's adorned in gold. I can only assume that it's a Trump thing. Resin charcuterie board with prescription pills embedded in it. Yeah, because that ain't for charcuterie, I'll tell you that much. That is a charcuterie board for your favorite kinds of things to take part in. If you want to pop a pill, pop a little perky, put it there. Some of the pills are controlled substances, according to OP, which is awesome. We got maybe some, I can't even tell what all of them are. Listen, man, I'm not about that life. I wouldn't say they're recreational though. I don't think so. I think they just had a bunch of pills on hand and were like, I have an idea. You know what I mean? This is a clean ass resin though, and that's where the good execution comes in. Obviously, if taste varies. That's why this is an awful taste, but great execution. But this is fun. This is real fun. It's a party starter. What was even the plan here? Oh, to inconvenience and harm, I think. If I had to give you my official guess from the commentary booth, I would say to harm. The joint design here feels like it's intended to cause maximum damage while still looking discreet. But realistically, you know what it's probably for? They're probably trying to block off that little wedge of a step. Do you see the corner, like right where the first like 5 stairs goes to the next row down? I don't know. That looks like it's the solution there. Why put multiple plastics on a thing that gets hot? Because it's fun. Because I wanted to see what would happen. I was curious to see if maybe it canceled out. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's fine. I didn't know. Maybe they didn't expect it to reach there. You know what I mean? Cheaper to produce, and they're like, it's not gonna get it down to there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's pretty funny. Wheelchair ramp starts and ends not on the respective ground level. Oh, how are you supposed to get up there? That just feels, come on, that's lazy. That to me screams laziness. You can't tell me that it does. This is, boo. I'm booing that. And the tiles are all chipped. This place is not well taken care of. This is a nightmare. I don't think you're gonna get up that on the wheelchair ramp. It looks just completely, totally useless. So the angle is way too steep, so whoever's in the wheelchair is gonna get tossed out, and the chair's gonna land on them. And even if it does get to the top and the bottom properly, you're gonna get stuck in the middle. Like you're gonna take damage no matter what's going on. This is a horrible use. Looks like something a SoundCloud rapper would wear. Oh my God. The shiesty slacks. I don't know if that's a shiesty or not. I think it's a balaclava. But what, balaclava britches? Would that be more appropriate? I don't even hate this. That's the thing. I feel like if you paired this with some like stockings or tights or something underneath, this would look fucking awesome. You know what I mean? I feel like this is pretty cool. I don't hate it. That's the thing. It's not bad execution at all. I don't see a problem with this. It's not like tacky. It's not. I don't know. I enjoy these. These are fun. Sunfish wearable room wear. Oh, nice. That's fun. It's a fun little gag gift for the marine biologist in your life, right? Give them like, hey man, I know you love fish, so here's something you can wear whenever you want. I wanted to read something to you because I really love that this exists. But because of the mola mola, the ocean sunfish existing, someone left in the subreddit a rant, a obligatory sunfish rant. And if it's obligatory, I will have to read it. And it goes as follows. The mola mola fish. Can you put some classical music behind this? They are the world's largest bony fish, weighing up to 5,000 pounds. And since they have very little girth, that just makes them these absolute giant dinner plates that God must have accidentally dropped while washing dishes one day and shrugged his shoulders at, because no one could have imagined this would happen. And with no purpose. Every pound of that is a wasted pound, and every foot of it, 10 feet by 14 feet, is wasted space. They are so completely useless that scientists even debate about how they move. They have little control other than some minor wiggling. Some say they may just push water out of their mouths for direction. They could use their back fin, except guess what? It doesn't grow. It just continually folds in on itself, so the freaking cells are being made. This piece of floating garbage just doesn't put them where they need to go. So they don't have swim bladders. You know, the one thing that every fish has to make sure it doesn't sink to the bottom of the ocean when they stop moving, it can stay the right side up. This creature, that can barely move to begin with, can never stop its continuous tour of idiocy across the ocean or it'll sink. Except when they get stuck on top of the water, which happens frequently. Because without the whole swim bladder thing, if the ocean pushes over the thinnest but largest, most toppable fish on the planet, out of luck. There is no creature on this earth that needs a swim bladder more than this spit in the face of nature, and yet, some scientists have speculated that when they do that, they are absorbing energy from the sun, because no one knows how they manage to get any real energy to begin with. And it goes on like that for several paragraphs. In case you wanted to know how much some people hate sunfish. I just bought this thinking it was washing detergent. Nowhere does it say it's fabric softener. Oh no, Comfort Fresh. Yeah, no, well, I don't see detergent on there either. And I would guess from the color that it's fabric softener. to use doughs into your washing machine drawer. Wash and dry hands after. Do not pour directly onto fabrics. I'm looking to see, man. I'm wondering maybe the brand is known primarily for fabric softener, and that's why you're like, oh, I don't know. I would assume just from the color and like how, I don't know how to describe it, how dense it looks, that this would be fabric softener. But I can understand if you're not familiar with it, like why that would be like, oh, I didn't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, this is OP's fault. This is like unclear labeling that they just need to fix. And you know what's really great is that there's no disclaimer of what it is, but you can listen to the Spotify playlist for it, you know? This is just patching, should have been clear. Easy as. Record label Sumerian Records uses an image of the Sphinx, not Sumerian, as you might not know. Didn't know if you knew that. The Sphinx, historically, not Sumerian. Spice Girl themed nails. Oh, that's fun. I don't know all of the Spice Girls names, but I know there's Baby Spice, which you can see right there from the first one. This is fun. I don't hate this. This is well done, you know? I feel like, what do we got? Sporty Spice? I don't know the Spice Girls, but this is well done. Well done. It's nail art. Again, someone probably threw this in awful taste, but great execution. I don't agree with that classification. I think this is pretty fun and does not deserve to be in the subreddit. I would say these stairs at my cabin vacation feel designed to kill you. Oh, that's because they are. If you look how those are set up, those are absolutely designed. Is each one? Are you supposed to step with where the like the outstretched part of the stair is? Oh my god, yeah, that is trying to kill you. That's scary. These stuffed animals. Oh, the fugly ones. I love them. Aren't they called like fugglers? These are little guys. Don't make fun of a fugler. Come on, be nice to it. Be nice to the fugler. Funny, ugly monster, but God knows we're not calling them funny ugly. We're calling them ugly. Hell yeah, son. Oh, there's another one. I didn't expect to see two. Hi, fugler. Whoa, holy sh**. I mean, this is awful taste, but great execution. If ever was a post meant for that subreddit, it is this one. Because that is so intricately designed. The yellowing on the tooth, like, you know, the enamel of the tooth. Like, oh, dude, this is really, really crazily well done, but disgusting. No thanks. Wow, that's crazy. It's really cool to look at, man. Not sure what's worse, the room layout or the crooked toilet. My answer would be the crooked toilet. The solitary hallway, I've seen these before. I can handle that. I'm fine with that. Toilet being crooked, we've gone askew. We've gone too far now. I'm not a fan of that part. This is a plumber's nightmare. The long, lonely stretch and then you close the door. 18th century porcelain ladies travel urinal or bordelu. Oh, wow. What does that say? Does anyone know what that says? I didn't know that this existed, first of all. But what the does that portrait say? So it translates to, I'm gonna read it in French here. So it reads, ha! Je te vois petit cucan. I feel like I really butchered it by the end there, but it translates to, ha! I see you, you little rascal. All right. I see, okay. You know, it looks like a gravy boat, which is pretty nightmarish to me. That would be a regrettable thing to not understand, you know? This is weird. I mean, we found the original iCup, right? It's there. Electric charging cables that become tripwires when in use. Yeah, good. That was the point. If you're not looking where you're going, then you're gonna take a fall. This is for you to be, this is a test in being present. All right, it's a challenge. I said yes. I saw this in weird image subs, and I'm not crazy about the guile nails. But again, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that that's a beautiful thing. I'm really curious where this like inspiration for nails comes from, because I've never understood it. And you know what's weirding me out more, and I didn't notice this the last time I saw this post? The nails are all like supposed to be at even lengths, I'm noticing. You see how like the pinky nail is the longest? Same with the thumbnail. But then the rest of the nails are shorter. I don't know why we're lining them up. You think anyone saw this and was like, yeah, that ring's crazy. I wouldn't get something so, it's a little gaudy. Completely ignored the nail. I'm trying to see, apparently there's a full video where she removes those nails and it like regular like manicured nails underneath. These are just like press-ons. So it's, you know, I'm glad to know that's the case. I kind of expected them to be press-ons, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, no, pretty intense nails.